Right.
Right.
I'm making
Super
tungsten, which means I'm making green, at the moment, splitters, and eventually... Oh, I am making some belts, some green belts. Not made any undergrounds yet. Which means I can set Nostromo to request green belts and undergrounds and splitters from Vulcanus and take them to Fagora, and then Fagora can request the belts.
Pipes. Go. Right, heat exchanger.
There we go.
No, let's line up.
And now we have a look at Nalvis and see if it's stockpiled up some yellow science. Looks like it has, so that's something. It looks like purple is now the short one again. It's always one of the two.
Yeah.
Purple is short on the productivity modules by the looks.
Yeah. Looks there.
Which we're short on because we're short on red circuits. Which we're short on because... not sure, just not making enough.
Probably.
Might just be because we're not making enough. Can I productivity module those?
We have a heat pipe, so we can access stuff. We have. Request a chest for the ice.
There we go, a speed module to counteract the negative effects on the speed of the productivity modules, and 3 productivity modules to make it plus 18% productivity, which is not brilliant, but it's something.
Yeah. Actually, some normal pipes.
Problem is the red circuits get split out at so many places before they get to the productivity modules that very few actually make it through. But every place they get split out is important, so...
That's what I have to do. Right, this should give us power.
If you found a way to make power.
I think so. It's interesting. Some blocks can only be built on normal ice, not soft or hard ice. Power pylons can be built everywhere. So that's some good news. Right.
No, you've laid out something, but presumably you need the resources still, do you?
I found space to put something down. There we go. Yeah, so in theory, this will give us power.
Right.
In theory. It'll be nuclear power. So I assume nothing else works there.
You could run a heating tower if you had something to burn.
I don't think ice burns very well.
No. But eventually you might find something to burn.
I'm assuming I can turn the lithium or something into a fuel of some kind.
The heating tower
Eventually.
burns wood, coal, solid fuel, carbon, rocket fuel, nuclear fuel, seeds, fruits, jelly, biter eggs, and pentapod eggs.
Not likely to find much of that over here.
depends what you can get carbon from. Not anything there.
True.
I'll admit.
Not anything here. But yeah.
Solid fuel. You can get solid fuel from ammonia.
Okay.
So you turn your
That's
ammonia into
something.
solid fuel and burn that.
Yeah. Right. Except all of that's useless without the steam turbine.
And a lot of it's frozen because it's not next to a heat pipe.
Yeah. Do the pipes need to be next to a heat pipe as well?
Yeah.
Uh,
As I say, even a pipe carrying molten lava freezes
okay.
if it's not
That
next
means
to a
this whole
heat pipe.
setup's... Yeah.
We don't question the logic of that.
Okay. That will have to do for power now. None of that is going to work. And I can't build any more than that one steam turbine
Yeah.
because there's just not space for it. Like nowhere else on this area that I've stood on. Yeah, there's nowhere else you can actually put one down.
This is why you need the ice platforms as soon as possible.
Even the ice platforms I can't put stuff down on.
Can you not?
No. This area here that I've stood on is ice platform that I put down.
You should be able to put
Right.
stuff down. There should be a platform you can put stuff down on.
Maybe a platform, but I mean, I've just put that down and cannot build on rough ice. So yeah, it's even trickier than you thought it would be. Right, how is the spare space shuttle doing? It's got all the things I asked for. That's good. What else am I likely to need? Is there anything that you can think of that I haven't brought with me? Other than the obvious pump jack and steam turbine?
Not off the top of my head, but I don't know a huge amount of Aquilo. I mean, as I say, I was under the impression you could put stuff on the platform, on the ice platform, so...
Yeah. I mean, there probably is some stuff you can put on there, just apparently not the blocks we need to put on there. Right. In that case, I'm going to try and send that platform to Aquilo. Just going to set up the second condition.
Ah, okay, I remember.
Okay.
You cannot build on ice directly, you can only build on snow directly. On ice, you need a protective layer of concrete first.
Interesting. Okay, I will stick some concrete in there.
So I'd bring some concrete
Rocket.
with you and consider how you might make some on site.
Concrete needs iron ore. I don't know where I'm going to get that.
Yeah. You make a fair point.
I do. Right. Solar panels.
It spoils from iron bacteria.
Yeah, that doesn't really help me much here.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there must be a way to make a type of concrete there.
Probably.
But then actually the refined concrete does need the base concrete. The base concrete needs iron ore.
Yeah.
And you can cast concrete from molten iron, by the way. You don't need to ship in iron ore to Vulcans.
Yeah. Wait, can it?
Yes.
Did I just completely miss that? Where?
There's a casting recipe.
You are correct. Oh, except now your lubricant pipe is in the way of where I would put it.
Yeah. Well, I needed lubricant.
I know. But your stuff is in the way.
I'm trying to make green belts. They're taking forever. It's mainly the slow speed of the tungsten refining, to be honest, that's causing issues.
Yeah.
God, tungsten takes forever to make.
You had water somewhere. Where did you bring in water? Or did you not? Yeah.
Where? What planet?
Vulcanus. I thought you brought water somewhere.
Seems unlikely.
Yeah. Never mind.
On the lava planet.
Well, there is water on there. Right, concrete.
Don't think I need water over here.
That's interesting. If you use the vertical flip, you can switch which way around the different fluid.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm glad I finally worked out what the keybind for it is. I knew it existed.
Yeah.
Every video I watch on YouTube, they use it, and they don't bother mentioning what it is.
It's obvious. Everyone should know what it is.
Finally found it. There is a horizontal flip as well on H, but it is much the same.
Yes.
Right.
Molten iron.
But yeah, it's particularly useful for the stuff like the electromagnetic plant, where if they need a fluid, the pipes on each side are offset.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the machines, you can pass fluid through them into the next machine. But obviously the pipes are offset, that's a bit awkward. The only thing that you still can't pass fluids through is the rocket engines.
Yeah. Right. There we go. Concrete.
Which rocket have you repurposed?
The top spare science shuttle.
Right.
Great. Let's.
Requesting a bunch of concrete. Remember, concrete is used up very quickly.
I know. Concrete. Right. So you no longer need to request iron ore on Vulcanus then.
Right. That's the Razor Crest. I will turn off the iron ore
I've
request.
just taken it out.
Okay. Is Razor Quest... Yeah, but actually Nostromo might be the better one for me to go up to. I'm going to leave Vulcanus now and head back to Agora. Because then next
Fair
time
enough.
I can... Or at least I will, once there's a rocket available. So next time I can start rebuilding on Agora, and then you can have your semiconductors or whatever it is you want, and we can get mech armor.
Yes.
Oh, this rocket's going to take a while, there's no rocket fuel available.
Ah.
I've got some in my inventory, and actually I need to empty my inventory anyway, so that works well.
I do first. Yeah, it's frozen. Okay. Okay. Right, I want to smelt some lithium. Let's give it a go. Right, how warm do things need to be to defrost?
Who knows?
Not very warm, to be fair. It needs to be like 30 degrees.
I guess they just have to be above freezing, don't they?
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be heat pipes. You can have them next to hot buildings, it said.
Yes. I don't know what counts as a hot building.
No.
I assume a heating tower.
I assume that is a hot building. Oh, almost built the rocket. And then I'm going to commandeer it. It's probably been destined for science use, but I'm going to commandeer it.
There is just a crunching of snow every time I move now.
Yeah, it took me a while to work out what I was hearing, the sound of the planet's surface on Vulcanus, to be honest.
Yeah.
Up to space I go, through the clouds.
I've run out of ice platform.
And I'm on Nostromo, which is doing better on the fuel. It's still not got as much as it wants before it leaves. And it's still requesting green belts. But I mean, maybe I just wait. I say drop to Folgora when we get there, and eventually it will fill up with all its requests, and it will fill up on fuel, and then it will travel and drop me when I get there. That's the hope. Meanwhile, I can watch you on Aquilo. I see your
my spare
burning
shuttle
lithium.
has loaded up. I am. Right, it's got 1,000 concrete. Is that going to be enough?
Bear in mind how small a tile is. I mean, that furnace is 9 bits of concrete on its own.
Yeah. I mean, the entire island isn't that big, but it's probably still 10,000 concrete. So.
And for every bit of ice platform you build, you need a bit of concrete.
Yeah. Sure, let's double it to 2,000. So I just want to send it to me.
Yeah.
And then I can try and build something. I mean, I'm trying to get this science done anyway. I've put down some solar panels. Low power, apparently, since they're negative 99% effectiveness.
Yeah.
Which is not a surprise.
Yeah, outputting 600 watts each.
Your science shuttle's taking damage.
Which one?
Science shuttle 1.
Well, you say mine, but like I did not build this.
Well, yeah, it's the one for your science, though.
I don't know why it's taking damage. It's the same design as all the others, isn't it?
Yep. But it's going further from the sun.